Okay, here's our boat. Let me see what we got here. Here's S-36 S-boat. Here's how big it is, 854 tons. Maximum speed, 14.5 knots. A knot is a nautical mile per hour. A nautical mile is 2,000 yards. So, you can do the math from there. Range, 5,000 nautical miles and a full tank of fuel. We're just starting, so we have no available upgrades. What kind of torpedoes? S-boat has 4 torpedo tubes in the front, no torpedo tubes in the back. So you can fire a salvo of 4 torpedoes at any one time. It carries 4 of them in the tubes and 8 reloads. Let's take a look at my crew, find out who I got here. Okay, so, taking a look at these guys back in the engine room. Electricity and machinery skills are good. Ooh, 86 and 80. Go Carl Clark, I like you. Manning Sidney von Roosen. Got a pretty fancy dance name there, dude. 84 and 82. Morris Bixler, how are you doing? Leadership 70, sensory 68. Yeah, it's, you know, your ensign just starting out, so we'll hope you'll get better. Chief Petty Officers. Chief Petty Officers, just, these are the guys, these are the most experienced, most skilled enlisted men on the boat. These are the guys that we have to keep an eye on our wet behind the ears, know-nothing ensigns. We like Chief Petty Officers. Alright. Taking a look at all these stats, find out who we got here. A lot of these other guys, some of the lower ranks, their stats, their skills will increase as time goes on. So that's good. This guy. Sensor station. This is huge. This is huge. I'd say it's the most important stat for the way I play. So Mr. Williamson here, Chief Petty Officer Williamson, sensory 85. It's acceptable. Petty Officer 3rd Class Beck, 55 sensory. That's not so hot, but you know, you're gonna get better. Mr. Keller, sensory 77. Come on, guys. Mr. Lorenz, you suck. Mr. Sullivan, sensory. You're Petty Officer 2nd Class, and you go to sensory of 68. Petty Officer 3rd Class 63. What do we have over here? This guy has a sensory of 50. This guy has sensory of 76. Ooh. Mr. Stevenson. So what is he, an ensign? Mr. Stevenson, no, I'm sorry, Mr. Bixler. Mr. Bixler, you're fired. Get your ass off my boat. Bam! And I believe I'm going to take Mr. Stevenson over here. Yep. Yep, yep. I think that'll work out better. Okay. So what do we got on the main deck? These are the guys standing outside, scanning the horizon with binoculars, trying to... It's actually the most common way to locate other ships. So this guy, sensory 96. Wayne. Hubert. Hubert E. Wayne. Sensory 96. I like you. Lieutenant Dion Duncan. What? Sensory 100. Machinery 90. Damn, I got 2 pretty good lieutenants here. I like those guys. How about this guy? Mr. Perkins. Sensory 70. Leadership is 100, though. That means everybody, all these other guys here working under him are going to have increased efficiency ratings, so... your sensory kind of sucks, but... that leadership score is impressive. Wow, I like these guys. But this guy, sensory 38, Petty Officer... Wait a second, wasn't this guy Petty Officer 3rd Class? Yeah, leadership 54. Okay, so same leadership. Mr. Jenkins, been a pleasure working with you. Get the hell out. Mr. Cox, pleasure to have you on board the boat. Okay. These guys, the seaman first. Yeah, your rank sounds like sperm. Seaman first class and third class. Yeah, these guys, they'll get better as they get more experience. Sensory 71, Sensory 86, Mr. DeGroot. Okay. I think I got a good crew here. Yeah, these guys will work out. Alright, there's my babe. There's the phone for transferring. We're not going to transfer it, besides I want to start in the Philippines. We've already looked at the options. Don't have any medals yet. Don't have anything in the log yet. I believe it's time to start playing the actual game. Let's go. They're typing at me. To Kvothe USS S-36, SS-141. Going to depart on December 2nd, 1941. Proceed to the designated area and patrol there for no less than 15 days. Designated area being Luzon Strait, southeast of Formosa here. It's not yet Taiwan, it's still Formosa. It is recommended you conduct both normal and crash dive drills? How about crash dive drills during transits and patrol to further the training of your crew. Objective patrol the Luzon Strait. Well, let's do it then. Start docked at the tender. Wow, it got quiet. Shh, be very, very quiet. We're hunting merchants.
Yes, sir. All stop. Ship stop.
Yep. As soon as you start playing, these guys start talking at you. Ship spotted. Yes, we're in dock. You're gonna spot a whole bunch of ships. Get all this stuff set up where I want it. Here we are. Philippines. Manila. Here's our boat. So I already knew it was going to give me the S-36. I went and downloaded this custom skin somebody made, which looks really cool. It's got our name on it. It's got a picture in the conning tower. So I think that's pretty cool. How you guys doing? Doing all right? Good job looking through the binoculars there, taking a look at stuff. What's over here? It's a damn Japanese spy. Look at him. You can tell he's a spy. Just look at him. He's looking at our boat. Damn spies. Whole bunch of cranes. Ooh, you see the whole superstructure there. This one, that's a really big-ass tanker. Kind of want to blow it up. I love blown up tankers, but we're not going to because they would be upset at us if we did. Alright guys, let's get this thing moving.
Yes, sir. Ahead standard. Yes, sir.
Thus begins the patrol. Wow, I wonder if you can hear the fire truck going by outside my window. I wonder if the microphone picked that up. Simultaneous with starting, so it's like the submarine had a fire engine siren.
Yes, sir. Rudder. Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Rudder 002.
Whew, did you hear that? Sounds like Worf is my helmsman. Did you hear that voice? Rudder at 0. Man, I can't even do that. Rudder at 00, sir. Wow. Alright, let's start plotting a course here. And this, of course, is one of the best parts of Silent Hunter 4 is playing with all the map tools. I love playing with map tools. It's actually one of the first things I did as soon as I picked up this game and started playing it. I went and I modded the compass and the ruler and the course plotter, these fancy mouse cursors. I didn't like the ones that came with the game, so I modded those. I made new ones from scratch. Doesn't look cool, doesn't look pretty. Yeah. I know, probably nobody else is as excited about it as I am, but it was a fun project. Okay, so what's the date? December 2nd, 1941, 0803. So here we are in the Pacific. There are high tensions between the U.S. and Japan. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to load my gun. Briefly load, and you remember to load this thing whenever you start. Yeah, tensions between the U.S. and Japan. Japan is attacking China. Japan is moving elsewhere. Japan is trying to create the Greater East Asia Co-Prosperity Sphere, which is, that's bureaucratic, diplomatic gobbledygook for saying they want to rule pretty much most of the Pacific. All these other people already living there in these places Japan wants to rule, they aren't so happy about that. I don't know, Japan, the Greater East Asia Co-Prosperity Sphere, it must have seemed like a good idea at the time. We can really get into the whole reasons why they thought it would seem like a good idea. Any case, various people proposed doing trade sanctions. Trade sanctions are imposed. Japan is upset about that. Various diplomats are talking to each other. Some diplomats are not talking to each other. Countries are pulling diplomats out. It looks like we may be at war sometime soon. There's evidence that Japan is mobilizing and they're thinking about doing something rude to American forces. But nothing's happened yet because it is December 2nd. So we're going to cruise out here. We're going to patrol. We're going to keep an eye on our territory and all the approaches to our territory here. We're going to show the flag. And we're just going to be we're going to practice running the boat. We're going to practice being a submarine crew. Let's compress this time. Let's get out of here. And away we go. Stop starting once I got away from that base a little bit. A whole lot of this game involves, really it turns into slowly moving from one spot to the next. I imagine the course of this Let's Play I'm going to be editing out a lot of that. So there'll probably be a lot of edits where I'll cut to the chase, cut to the action. It's daylight again. Let's take a look at us cruising. Doesn't that just look cool? I think it looks cool. I like the graphics in this game. Alright. It occurs to me, I don't believe my orders mentioned how close... I don't think it said how close I have to be to this patrol area, did it? I'll call it 50 miles. Close enough. Okay, we're going to patrol around and just keep an eye on who is active in our area of responsibility here. This is a major traffic area cutting through this strait. This label over here. At this point in the war, this would not be called Convoy College. We haven't been chasing convoys yet. They started calling it Convoy College later. There we go. I like doing kind of a shoelace pattern. S-boat, colloquially known as pig boats, because the conditions in them are just so horribly filthy. Here we are, the tropics. This boat was never designed to be used in the tropics. I mean, down here at the equator, it's always hot. Ooh, hang on. What happened here? Mission objective has been completed, but I was ordered to stay here for like 15 days, wasn't I? Yeah, we're gonna stick around. So it's December 5th, 1941, and I'm psychic. I've got this premonition that something impressive might happen sometime soon. So, yeah, I'm going to stay right here and continue patrolling this area. Yeah, S-boat. So the inside of this thing, let's see the inside of our boat here. Here we are. It is crowded. It is hot. It is blazing, blazing hot. All this equipment, all the lights, those produce heat. All the pumps, those produce heat. All the engine, those produce heat. It's okay. We have a fan back here. So, you know, it's routinely getting like 130 degrees in here, in absolute 100% humidity. The condensation in the environment that this boat works in, every single surface inside here is just dripping wet. Water runs down the floor, runs down the walls, collects on the floor, and puddles it drains, and it drains. We have to pump it out all the time. The cork insulation that they have throughout the boat, it gets soaked all the way through. It gets mushy, it rots. The place is just infested with millions of cockroaches. S-boats were horrible, horrible, horrible boats to work in. What are you looking at over here, dude? We have a map. Manila Bay and approaches. Why are you looking at that? We're up on Luzon Straits. What's your problem, dude? It's creepy. It just keeps looking forward. What about you guys? You still looking around? Why's everybody got your binoculars down? Put your binoculars up to your face. Put your binoculars up to your face. But what the hell is wrong with... There you... Okay, one of you is... My God. Fucking incompetence. Who is that? Wayne? I don't care if your sensory's 96. You gotta tell your guys... And this guy's... His sensory's 86. You gotta tell your guys... Keep their binoculars to their face. We're actually gonna spread some of our sensory around. We want... Tell you what... Mr. Cox, Mr. DeGroot, you're going to trade places. So I've got some more sensory down here. Yeah, that'll work. Where we at? Still December 5th. Okay. I'm psychic. I can feel them. I can feel them that they're gonna do something soon. Okay, now we're into December 6th. You guys haven't found anything. I haven't run into anything out here. We seem to be alone on the ocean. Here we are, the night of the 6th. And it is now December 7th. Air raid in Pearl Harbor. This is not a drill. Scary stuff, man! You're talking about air raid on Pearl Harbor. Here I am. Many, many thousands of miles away from Pearl Harbor. It's okay, I'm going to continue as I've been doing until I receive further orders. Matter of fact, tell you what, I'll radio in and I'll see. Let's get some new orders. Deploy to this position. Conduct anti-shipping operations in the East China Sea shipping lanes. Make reports to higher authority as necessary. Okay. It's a shooting war now, guys. It's time for the submarine to do what it's designed to do, and that is shoot torpedoes at ships. Okay, let's go up there. Trying to avoid getting too close to these islands so they can't see us. and we are on our way to war. Hear that, guys? We're gonna go shoot something. Submarines are pirates. We're going out there, we're gonna find some merchants, and we're going to sink them. If we see Japanese warships, yeah, we'll throw some torpedoes at them too, but that really isn't the primary job of the submarine. Submarine, what Japan here is attempting to accomplish, they want to control all this territory in order to harvest resources from them. They've got this growing industry. They've got all these intelligent, hardworking people. They need more materials to grow their industry with. So, my job here as a submarine commander is to deny Japan the things that it's trying to get. So, if I'm going to find merchant ships, I'm going to find tankers. Oh, I love blowing up tankers. They're full of fuel. They just explode. They're cool that way. Merchants, tankers, troop transports. If I see those are good. Really like shooting troop transports. But yeah, generally, what I'm after is the merchants and tankers, freighters and tankers. Submarines are so cramped, so crowded. I'm not going to be really taking prisoners. I know that a few submarines, there are a few reports that a few submarines took a few prisoners, but by and large, once I sink them, I'm just going to sail away. I'm going to leave them there. Maybe some of those sailors' own friends come by and pick them up. Won't be my problem. All right, let's go. By order of Admiral Harold R. Stark, Chief of Naval Operations, execute unrestricted air and submarine warfare against Japan. Unrestricted, that's what I just said. Just everybody who's flying a Japanese flag is a legitimate target for this boat. I'm not picking any. Uh-oh. Oh, this is very, very bad. Crash dive, yes, guys. Very, very bad.
Dive.
Go to flank speed. Crank over on that rudder. Move these guys over. I am really upset that airplane got that close before we saw it. It's gonna drop bombs on us. We're gonna die. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes, sir. Ahead 1/3.
Okay, let's see if we can dodge this airplane here. Oh! Oh my god. Okay, emergency surface. Oh, engine room pressure hole. That's very, very bad.
Yes, sir.
Head flank. Oh my god. Is it all over? Health. We got... Okay, our guys aren't really hurt, so... Let's get some damage crews working here. Wow, that was stupid. I should have been submerged during the day. Why did I let an airplane come and get us like that? Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. You're coming back up to the surface. Airplane is still around.
We have heavy flooding, sir.
Yeah, that's why I'm coming back to the surface. This is because we have heavy flooding, sir. Oh my god.
Yes, sir. Rudder. Yes, sir.
This is not good. Let's get out of here. I think I may have to cut this patrol short, head back to base, get some repairs. Hear all those guys yelling in the background. Okay, wait a second. Why are we fixing this? No, we need to fix the compartments, not the motors. Engine room compartment is the most important one. Where'd it go?
We have critical flooding, sir.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Where'd my engine room compartment go?
We have heavy flooding, sir.
Okay, well let's do the control room compartment just to get something going. Critical flooding. Is that why I can't fix anything in there?
Current depth 40.
Oh, we're sinking? No, we can't
Yes,
sink.
sir. Rudder. Yes, sir.
Try an emergency surface again. This is very, very bad. Yeah, we'll start fixing something, dude. Don't be looking at me.
0.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir. New depth 10. Yes, sir. New depth 10. Low valley.
Oh no, this is very, very bad.
Current depth 120. Current depth 160.
Very, very bad.
Yes, sir.
Passing
Low valley.
thermal layer.
Yes, sir. Current depth 180. Current depth 220.
This is not looking good for the home team, guys.
Current depth
Yeah, stop yelling numbers at me and fix something. Fix it, fix it, fix it, damn it. Oh. Uh-oh. Bulkhead destroyed, sir. That was not good.
8-0. Batteries damaged. Compressor damaged. Pumps damaged. Periscope damaged.
Where's my
Diesel
boat?
engines destroyed. Rudder damaged. Propeller damaged. Dive planes damaged. Current depth 460.
Oh
We are
no.
diving too deep.
Well, guys, it's been a good war. It was a pleasure to serve with you. I think maybe staying on the surface where I was maybe a bad idea, and I shouldn't have done it. How long can you hold your breath? Can you hold your breath for a while? Oh, that's not good. Past 1,000 feet. It's kind of musical, sort of. Well. Okay. Whenever I was thinking about doing the Let's Play, I was planning it out in my head. It didn't work out exactly like this. I envisioned it going differently. Wow. I made it to... Oh, that's when it started, December 2nd. Wow. So... Well, I got a Purple Heart out of the deal, so hey, it was all worth it, wasn't it? Okay, I think I'm going to have to start over again. My career has been cut short well before I could fulfill my potential. Admiral wrote that he regretted to inform your next of kin of your demise at sea. While the record in the service was lackluster, you and your crew have made the ultimate sacrifice. Your family remember you as a hero, but I wasn't. I did a stupid thing. I stayed on the surface when I should have been submerged. I tried to dodge the bombs, but it didn't work. Okay, well, this has been Let's Play Silent Hunter 4. I hope you enjoyed it. I think we can make another run at this. But we'll play it smart this time, as opposed to stupid like this time. Ouch. Okay, yeah, I'll talk to you later.